Oh yeah, today we have a game from Reddit. From reddit.com/rcastit. We have Gregory, who actually posted this on reddit.com/rcastit. I appreciate it, Gregory. Thank you very much. And we have barbiche. And Gregory, that is an amazing name. Thank you for naming yourself Gregory. Or if your name is Gregory in real life, tell your parents that HFC Infinity thanks them. Because Gregory is such a proper name, whereas barbiche is a really shitty name. It is. It truly is. And I know as caster, I'm sworn to not be partial to one or another, to be impartial of all races, all creeds, all religions, all names, all everything. But I don't think anyone's going to have as good a name as Gregory. So thank you, Gregory. So, anyway, yeah, we're doing the Forge Fast Expand, I would hope, and we're not Forge, yeah, that Forge. Whereas barbiche has decided to wall in, possibly afraid of some Zerglings, although he might in fact know that his opponent is Protoss and will not have Zerglings. Gateway, oh yeah, no problem barbiche, you still just have a really shitty name. No problem, oh, and here comes the Scout SCV. You will see the Forge Fast Expand. This usually isn't a build that is common against Terran, but it's okay. It's completely fine. We're going meta. I mean, Gregory might just be practicing this build for when he does get into a PvZ game, and he will be ready for what might happen. Cannon being thrown down, and barbiche is idling an SCV in front. He needs to be on lookout for that scout probe that is right there. He needs to be on lookout for that scout probe, and he is actually deciding to save up his money or not build work. Yeah, it's not build workers. Okay. By the way, both of these guys are in Bronze League, which is completely fine. You can be in Bronze League. Just build workers. Build workers. Press S. Or if you're using grid, Q. No one uses grid though. barbiche has decided to do a 3 racks, or it might be a 3 racks into a triple factory, into a quadruple starport, into mass battlecruiser. Because having 3 racks while you're going mass battlecruiser is, in fact, very, very important. Getting concussive shells, and no marauders yet, but good thinking ahead by barbiche. He is an incredibly smart Terran. He is the top of the game. He is meta. You see, if you get concussive shells, Marines can pretend that they're marauders and shoot their little guns and pretend that there's. You should have built a marauder. You can build them. You can build a marauder instead of a marine, especially when you get a really fast tech lab. Don't do this to me. But he does have 2 tech labs and a reactor. I don't know if Gregory is going to be able to hold back this 3 racks. Gateway is on the way for Gregory, so that is mucho awesome. No upgrades coming out from the Forge. Gregory does have a lot of gas though, and he only has 2 harvesters. That's fine. That's fine. Gregory is perfect. Gregory, you normally want 3, but this is meta. He doesn't need 6 harvesters. In fact, that's fine. He can have 4 instead. He doesn't need that much gas. He doesn't need any sentries. And uh-oh, here comes the push out by the guy that starts with B. I can't say his name, barbiche. That isn't good. He's moving out with three Marauders, all with concussive shells because he got that very early, and 3 Marines which can pretend they have concussive shells because he got that really early. And he, oh my god, he's building a Reaper. I suddenly like him a whole lot better. I don't know how useful the Reaper is going to be. Maybe he can sneak it in along the base, except that's like right here. I'll have to like sneak it, or the Reaper is going to have to learn to fly. And he is actually he is rallying out here, so that's Silver League meta. I mean Bronze League meta, definitely. More cannons coming out for Gregory. He will definitely be able to hold this push. If he force fields or guardian shields, or that'll be perfect. The amount of stalkers he has, that's enough to hold this. Especially cannons. Cannons are pretty boss against everything. And here come the Reapers. Here come the Reapers. Going into might possibly kill something. Dun 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 dun. Does Gregory see it? He doesn't see it! He doesn't see it! He sees it now! 3 for each. So 6 workers, 7 workers killed. That is very unfortunate. And his army actually is still down here. Very good of him. He pulled off 4 stalkers as opposed to pulling his entire army and trying to move his cannons to go defend his base. Cannons are immobile and they cannot move to defend against Reapers unless you build them to defend against Reapers. And here come the stalkers. Uh-oh, this might be very scary, but he does have the first shot off, and he needs to run back to his base and use those cannons to their full advantage. And there is a +1 upgrade on the way. The sentry still is back home. I hope he presses G on that. And force field instead. That'll work. He's trying to get the Marauders and Marines into those cannons, and here come the stalker shots. Killed that. Killed that Marauder. 1 went down. All the Marines are dead except for this one lone Marine who does not have concussive shells. And it looks like this push is going to be held back, but he did lose a pylon, so this is going to be very delayed. This push was incredibly weak. Probably because barbiche is bad. He's horrible. Compared to Gregory, Gregory is a god. He's really good. He is ignoring these Alnaga towers. That's fine. Barbiche probably wasn't watching the mini-map. That's fine. We'll go to the barbiche cam. He is macroing. He is building a bunker.
Add-on research
that bunker
complete.
will not be done. Assuming Gregory doesn't sit out here. Okay, Gregory will sit out here, so that's fine. That's fine. Gregory needs the challenge anyway of killing this bunker. It looks like the pylon is about to finish to allow this ground weapons level 1 finished. And here comes the push. He is not waiting for ground weapons to finish. Maybe. I don't know. He might put... No, it looks like he is waiting. No, he's not. Never mind. And he is targeting down the bunker with those stalkers. The supply depot is not going to go down. It will catch on fire. The bunker will go down instead. And the Marauders are just getting wrecked right up there. They are falling apart to those powerful phase cannons of those Mucho stalkers. Mucho. Cute little push by Gregory. I don't know if this is enough to break his opponent, though. There is a tank out with siege mode. The Marines, of course, do not have siege mode because they are Marines. And I don't know if putting this right here is the best plan, seeing as a bunker just got totally blown up 5 seconds ago right there. If I was the siege tank, I would disobey the orders of my leader. I would disobey the orders of barbiche. And I would set up, like, or back. So he has to come up the ramp, and then you can just, like, spray him with fire. But it's fine. You see the expansion. 13 minutes? Yeah. Meta. Look at the economy for both these players. It looks like they are dead even, except our Terran buddy has his advantage of mules, which are really, really OP and should be nerfed next patch, along with queens. I'm sorry, that had to come out. Anyway, another siege tank is up, and it looks like Barbiche is moving out. He's trying to get his opponent to walk into the siege tank fire, and he does successfully do that. It looks like these stalkers are getting totally annihilated by these tanks, and yes, Barbiche shall hold. Let's see if our Sir Gregory. I like Sir Gregory. You are now Sir Gregory. He does have a gateway that is not a warp gate yet. It must be a warp gate. He does have a lot of Chrono Boost, probably saving that for Colossus at the 21-minute mark or something. And down goes the tank. I told you that tank would die. Everyone knew it would. Everyone watching this video knew that that tank was going to get blown. Fudge up. Trying not to curse. I figured it makes me sad. And the Zealot will get away. That Zealot had his lucky day, even after being shot by a siege tank multiple times. And whoever placed the siege tank, I'm pretty sure this was the siege tank that was just like, no, Barbiche, I'm not going to be right by the edge. I have really, really, really long range. I have 13 range. Like, can I at least stay back a little bit? And then Barbiche is just like, okay, that's a good idea. Maybe you won't die. And then the other tank was just like, wait, what about me? And Barbiche is just like, nope, fuck you. Well, there goes my trying not to curse. But that's fine. That's absolutely fine. See, Armor 1 on the way. Twilight Council to get more upgrades. And a Robo at the 16-minute mark. I thought we were way earlier in this game. One Harvester on each of the Extractors. And 2 Harvesters down here. It is 3. Gregory for maximum monies on that. And I like this, actually. He's waiting for the expansion to go down. Terran's like pretty much completely mined out, so he's going to have to expand, or he's going to have to attack. Usually when you don't have any money, you don't just sit your army there. Army is not like the bank. They will not earn you money over time. Oh my god. Those stalkers, that stalker just almost died. And it's about to die, yeah. Stim for 2 units, actually. I like that. Especially when he has no medevacs. That's absolutely fine. God, he's such a bad player. Like, just look at him. He's Terran, man. Look at this guy. Gregory? Gregory's so good. God. Armor finishing. Such a real. Oh my god, Warp Prism. That's amazing. I love Warp Prisms. Just because they're kind of cute. Admit it. You've always thought that Warp Prisms were cute. They're also hilarious, because your opponent is like, oh, he's Protoss, he can't do drops. And then you're just like in his base with an Archon. He's just like, what the hell is that? Why is there an Archon in my base? I didn't let High Templar and to morph together. And he wonders. He's like, oh, yay, a Warp Prism. I love Warp Prisms. No, oh, Blink. He does have Blink down, actually. I did miss that, in fact, because I don't have the production tab open. That's fine. I'd rather watch the incomes. Either way. Yeah. Harvesters. 33 Harvesters. That is less than 2 Harvesters per minute, even though they have a 17-second build time. And 35 Harvesters, although he's down 800 minerals, which is fine, He can just... These SCVs needed a break anyway. They just completely mined out that patch with the help of like 40 mules. They don't need to move. They can just stay there. They're having a party. Having a festival. Festival to all SCVs. That's absolutely fine. I don't know what these Zealots are doing, but I'm sure it's very smart. I'm pretty sure they're there for when the opponent attacks, for when Barbiche attacks, Gregory shall know that his opponent is coming. as opposed to using his own rocket tower and not looting it. That's fine. Oh, are they there for the drops? Yes, they are. Very good. No. Okay, that works, I guess. Warp Prison. There to scout the secret base. Warp in on the secret base. Oh my god, 3 stalkers. Run, base, run! 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 They're doing a total of like 10 damage, dude. No, they're doing 10. 14 damage, dude. I'm sorry. Poor command center is getting his ass shot up by 3 stalkers. Stalkers are not nice. Uh-oh, Banshees. Cloak? Cloak? No, cloak. Banshees are fun. They don't... If you aren't building Banshees and putting them in your normal army, if you're building Vikings, even though you haven't scouted Colossus yet, I don't even think he's scouted, like, anything. No, he hasn't scouted anything. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. These Vikings will sit in the air and do absolutely nothing, and the pilots will be wondering, why was I recruited to this shitty moon planet thing? I don't know, what is it? I guess it's like a space station? It's more of a moon, really. I mean, I guess it's a space station. How are we flying? I mean, that's probably the question that the Vikings are asking. How are we even flying in space? And here comes the engagement. Lots of gateway units for Gregory, and look at those units melt. That +1/+1 does actually make a huge difference. Down go all of those Marines. They are no match for those Stalkers. And will he get away? No, he will not. That stim was perfect. Oh wait, there wasn't actually a stim. 2 siege tanks that weren't in the fights were absolutely useful by hitting these Stalkers twice, which doesn't kill them. I mean, I don't know, they might do 81 damage every single time, but, or they'd have to do 82 damage, but man, those are some strong-ass tanks. I don't know what barbiche is feeding those things, but they are strong. Uh-oh! We do see some Viking harassment. This is, not commonly seen. And by not commonly seen, I mean barbiche is trying to find a way to... Uh-oh! Down goes the pylon. Barbiche is trying to find a use for these now dead Vikings, and they were not useful. Actually, on a scale of 113, I would say that they were not useful at all. They did snipe those Colossus. Oh wait, there were no Colossus. I wonder if he's building ghosts now. Jeez, that might have been a better idea. Nope. These newbie Terrans don't build ghosts. Oh my god, what is happening? He's move commanding. He's move commanding. There goes the stim. Oh my god, all these Stalkers are going to die. All of these poor, poor Stalkers are going to fall under those Marines. A lot of the Marines did die too. Yeah, now that I think about it, a lot of those Marines did die, and it looks like Charge and Zealots are going to get a few kills off. It's like 3 or 4 units did die there. And really, is he going to kill this? Is he going to kill this off after making a flawed mistake? I was about to say flawless mistake, but I think that would be either redundant or move the fucking zealot. There we go. I don't know if that would be redundant or oxymoron. Probably an oxymoron. But I do not have an English degree. I speak English. I think Gregory should just cut his losses and back off, because that SCB is really useful, actually. I think it's perfect. This Marauder. I really think Gregory should just cut his losses at this point. I don't think he can push through and make it because he only has like 5 gateways. Yeah, he only has like 5 gateways. He is, however, killing that missile turret though. That thing might burn down unless this SCV decides to repair it, but no, I don't think... Oh, he is going to repair it. That is a shock. That is a giant shock. That missile turret will be saved, although Barbiche kind of did lose his entire army to like 20 soldiers. Barbiche didn't have a tiny army either. He had a very big army. Looks like that third is now up and running for Gregory. This is very good. 28 minutes. Very good. Can't say anything against it. I take my third base all the time. I'm happy. I'm happy when I take my third base. Because I know that no Terran newbies are going to kill me when I have my third base. Especially when they 3 racks and are... Is he building... He isn't building medevacs. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You don't need medevacs. We don't need medevacs where we're going. Is that place hell? Yes, that place is hell, Mr. Marine. Oh! Beautiful blink back by Gregory. He did save a lot of those stalkers from getting pwned. Ugh, hate that word. Getting rolled. Rick-rolled. Getting shot up by Marines. That adjective works. I don't think that's an adverb. That isn't an adjective. I don't have an English degree though, so I don't know. Looks like these zealots are on the defensive right now. They might want to be moved up here to protect against that attack. Although these cannons are very not that useful. I think that one maybe got a kill. There we go. Now he's to a mass stalker and zealot. Yeah. And this can't forget about that scene. Back at home, it looks like Gregory is doing a little bit of harassment with these 4 zealots, although they might want to be moved up into the main or something. Or I guess they could be used to deny this CC landing. That's absolutely okay. Denying a Terran base is absolutely essential in this matchup. And this base is not being denied. I don't think he knows about it, though.
We cannot hold.
He doesn't. That's fine. Looks like these zealots might die. No, they will not actually die because there are stalkers here. Zealots are notoriously bad at killing banshees. Because, well, zealots can't do like Kobe Bryant jumps and slice those mean old banshees. But it looks like if Gregory does do a push now, he might just kill this off instead and just get ahead, get more ahead. The Artosis, get more ahead after off the opponent's base. No, it actually does look like he's going to be moving in for the kill. Oh my god, what does Barbiche have? He has absolutely nothing, and no, that bunker will not finish. Here come the charging zealots, and that's game. GG. GG.